Hi, what's up, y'all? Red Pill Fab. Facts About Broads, Friday, the 18th of August, 2023. I'm Red Pill, about to drop some facts about broads. I keep saying I'm gonna do it, but check the links below. Dad's traded for child support. Chris Smith speaks Facts Unplugged. Prime Supreme speaks Facts Unplugged. You can look below, check out the videos. Quattro, you're slobbing, man. Oh, you're slobbing, man. But I'm Red Pill. I'm about to kick some facts about broads. Because I need to start adding this narrative when I do my videos, helping you guys understand what brings me so much curriculum about these broads. I've been helping fathers with child support and custody issues for 20 years, over 20 years, 23 years to be exact. And the more and more I have clients, and it helps me mature into the person that I am, especially the person that I am when it comes to relationships. I learn a lot from my clients and add to my own personal experiences. So I'm gonna say this. The worst thing you can do in 2023 is introduce yourself to a woman. What do I mean when I say that? The worst thing you could do is allow yourself to let me go at it this way. If you ask a woman something about her, you're going to get a minute edited version that's going to be full of a lot of nothing, and you're going to be under the impression that she's saying a lot, when in fact she's saying nothing. Now, I talked about this before, and I had a client yesterday on the 17th. I had a client, and that client helped me understand, reiterate something to me, that is, something about women. And he was going through a situation where his child's mom moved. And one of the things that I see as an advocate for fathers, women don't want the father to come pick the child up at the house. They want to go to a meeting point. They'll put all the narratives in place that they don't want the drop-off point to be at the house because they're scared. No, they want it to be somewhere else, so you cannot ever come to their house. When you're talking to a woman about narratives about her life, that woman will say things to you that if you ask her something about her life, where the hell am I? Oh, I normally come from that direction. That's why I'm a little bit lost. So when you guys introduce yourself to a woman, I can give you an example. Let me just tell you straight up. I met a woman about 3 weeks ago. And I met the woman 3 weeks ago, and she asked me what I do. I said, I'm a publisher. I don't get all into what I do here. I don't get into the retired military. I don't get into none of that. Publisher. And after about 2.5 weeks, we went out twice. And twice when we went out, well, the one time we went out, I had the business phone. So I was answering answering text messages like I got now. I was answering text messages, and I was like, you're gonna have to forgive me. I have the business phone today because my secretary is off. And I actually gotta send a response to this one. See? I gotta do it now. I gotta send a response. Okay, so I'm answering the text messages, and then she was like, a couple of days later, she was like, you know, when we met, you told me you was a publisher. Was that a lie? I said, first of all, I don't lie to nobody. Most of all, I don't need to lie to a woman because my agenda is not pussy. So, you know, I don't need to lie. And I answered it like that. I want to update y'all. I don't talk to that woman no more. When I went up to look at an office up in New Jersey last week, she started asking me questions about my family. If you're not talking to your family, then who do you go see when you go up to Virginia? What? So I put the crab on knockoff. So that individual, go that way? Yeah, I gotta go this way. And so what that woman wanted was that woman wanted to know every narrative, every nook and cranny about my life. And what she realized is that I was on reserve. It's unbelievable, these people, man. Unbelievable. So I kicked her to the curb, and because what I don't do no more at 55 years old, I don't let a woman know anything about me anymore. For me, when I'm asked why I'm single, I just simply say, I'm a nice guy. When a woman tries to ask, well, what does that mean? You don't know what the theory is on nice guys? Okay, I'm that. I'm a nice guy. So, what do y'all know? What is the narrative concerning nice guys? We finish last. So, Don't ask me questions like you don't understand the narrative about nice guys. Now I don't say all this to them. I just simply say, when they say, what does that mean? I say, you don't know the narrative on nice guys? That's all. Because what y'all always got to understand about these broads: one, they think you want some pussy. Two, because they think you want pussy, you always going to be willing to answer any question they want. Three, they think they're the authority. And as long as they think they're the authority, they think they can just ask questions and you're going to answer it. One thing that a woman does not like about a man is a woman does not like a conservative man. And as long as you're conservative, they don't want to have nothing to do with you. Because in their mind, you trying to hide something. So they think you're trying to hide something. And because the reason why this is another video, by the way, the reason why they always think you're trying to hide something is women are extremely insecure. It should be illegal how insecure these individuals are. They are extremely insecure. So understand that. I mentioned this before. Wherever you work at, especially if you got a state job. Listen, I know individuals that got jobs where they wear uniforms, and they will wear their uniforms out way beyond their work hours just to be flashy and show the world. They will do that. They will do that. They will wear their uniform. I know individuals that are cops, that are firemen, that are corrections officers, that work at the post office. They will blurt out what they do for a living to hook, line, and sinker. I came across a video that I have right here on Red Pill, and it's the video where it says a poor man will try to show a woman everything he has, like he's got money to impress women. But a successful rich man will hide everything to test a woman. And that's the best way to be. And that's how I am. I make sure I do not let a woman know anything about me. I make sure I don't do that. I make sure I stay conservative. I make sure that my life will always be mine. Listen, I'm gonna end it with this. My dad taught me inconspicuous will save your life. Wow. My dad taught me that. Being inconspicuous will save your life. When you run around and you allow the world for real, Being inconspicuous will save you. And you know what? The crazy thing about it is, my dad taught me this for the 70s and 80s. My dad taught me this before I was 10 years old. And here's what I mean when I say that. I was fortunate enough to get a lot of lessons that my dad was teaching my brothers. I was fortunate enough to get those lessons early. So when my brothers was getting lessons because they were 4 and 5 years older than me, when my brother was getting lessons, I was right there getting those lessons too. And my dad used to work in New York. And one of the themes that my dad had working in New York was I'm blocking this individual. This individual think I'm gonna just keep talking to him. It's unbelievable the way these individuals do. Can't stand talking to somebody that wastes time. Think that, just wasting time. I done blocked 3 people today. 3 people I done blocked. Another story. But I was fortunate enough to get these lessons. Fortunate enough to get these lessons at a very early age. And I find myself, I went through life and I was real loose and lenient. And now that I'm older, I realize that all these lessons that I was taught, I have to invoke those lessons. All those lessons my dad taught us, I now have to take those lessons and make sure they are part of my life today. Because we don't live in times now where women are women. We would live in times now where women are on reconnaissance. Women are just simply shopping around looking for suckers. Women today aren't in the business to be women. They looking for the come up. They quote unquote looking for the bag, and that's all these women are about. So when you meet these women today, you have to be always with the one eye. You have to with the one eye raised. You can't be looking at them like all gullible, because in their world, delusion is their first order of business. Understand that, and you'll be just fine. I'm Red Pill, man. I'm just kicking facts about broads. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.